personal. It's also our simple solution because it couldn't be easier to keep cool with the Arctic Air Pocket Chiller. This thing is so amazing. I've never seen anything like it. Arctic Air brings us a lot of the hats that you see, a lot of different ways to keep us cool. But when they added this to their line, unbelievable, because what you can do with this is take it anywhere. Oh yeah, that golf course, oh, it's gonna make all the difference, right? If you're sitting watching the kids' soccer game, the grandkids' soccer game, if you are grilling anywhere you wanna go, you can take your Arctic Air, and let me tell you guys, this personal air cooler actually does exactly what it says. It is a powerful air cooler, under $20, 3 flex payments on it, and Lou Caputo is bringing it to us, and I just wanna say a personal thank you. Okay, personal thank you.
My pleasure.
This is so important. I don't care if you use it in your house, outside of your house, on your boat, if you're camping, if you're golfing, if you're just standing still outside in line at one of those theme parks. You are going to love having this. It almost feels like those misters.
Yeah,
you know?
well, it's even better than a mister, because like what a mister does is literally it's just blowing water on you. What this does is the air that comes out of it actually goes across the surface of the water and it cools the air down, okay? It uses what's known as evaporative cooling. It's almost like, I want to call it an air conditioner, but it's not technically an air conditioner. And the reason being, Alice, there's no Freon, no refrigerant, there's nothing in here. It's actually just using science to cool the air down. Now, look how thin this is. This will absolutely fit in your pocket, your purse, your backpack, wherever you want to carry this. It has a kickstand on the back of it that comes out. So if you want to take it to the office and set it on your desk, you absolutely can do that. The front button right down here is the power button. The minute I press it on, you can see that mist just came shooting out of there. What those are called two cooling jets that are either side of this. That's actually where the cooled air is coming out of, and then the fan is pushing it towards you. Now, every time I press that button, it starts on high speed on the fan, one more press medium, one more press low. The next time I press it, you're gonna see that it's gonna go off, okay? I'm gonna turn it back on again. On this side, there's a charging port. These are rechargeable, okay? You can plug them into any USB power source, so you don't even have to worry about getting batteries for these. We give you the charging cord too, by the way. And then there's a button underneath that. The button underneath that is what I call the fun button. And the fun button is right now I've got, this is your water reservoir, so you can see the water level inside of that.
That's cool.
You just fill it up here on the back, okay? The fun button, when you press it, it changes the colors that you get on the front there. And you can go all the way around. Once you hit green, the next one, it's gonna go into color changing mode, and it's just on its own going to change colors. But if you have this on your bedside table at night and you're like, you know what, I don't wanna have a night light, press it one more time, it'll keep running, making you cool, but you don't have the light.
I love that it has a stand.
It's pretty awesome.
I love that I don't have to hold it if I don't want to, that I can just set it up. If I'm going to bed, a lot of people sleep so hot, and you know, maybe your partner doesn't. Right, and you don't want to, you know, crank the air down for everybody else to freeze in the house when you don't have to, because you've got this, and believe me, this thing works.
It does.
I want you to get it home.
It really does.
Please get it home. We give you 30 days to try every single thing that we, even if it's on a special pricing or anything, it doesn't matter to us. You try it 30 days. If you don't love it, you have 30 days to return it for an absolute, complete, full refund. You will not send this back.
There's the water going in.
Look at how simple this is.
It's easy.
But you have to experience how cold it is. It's not cool. It's not one of those, well, it feels a little better than it's cold. It feels cold to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if you, I almost feel like putting like a temperature thing on it just to show you how cold this gets.
Oh, I got one. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sitting here going like, yes, that'd be a great thing.
I wish we could show you on a temperature thing.
I want you to see this. I want you to see this, because now, this one is measuring, this thermometer is measuring the temperature in the studio right now. Alice, we love to make our studios cold. It's 68 degrees in here right now. But I want you to see something. Even though the temperature in this room is 68 degrees, this is measuring the temperature coming out of your personal chiller or your pocket chill, 65 degrees. So even though it started out cold, it made it even colder. Now, you may look at that and go like, that's not, that's not that great a difference. It is when you're in 85, 90, 95 degree weather, and then it's still making that air cooler. Then all of a sudden you're like, wow. Our producer told me just a moment ago, he goes, man, I wish I had this at the Father's Day barbecue yesterday. And I'm telling you, that's what this is for. Standing in line at the theme parks, when you're standing at the grill barbecue, when you're at the beach. I love the beach. beach, sometimes it's a little too hot. You know what I mean? I love to have this out there with me. Golfing, it's amazing. If you've got someone in your family that's a golfer, go into the kids' games.
Golfing is incredible. And again, you can just prop this up.
Yes.
In the
cup holder.
In the cup holder in the cart, and you're moving around and you are cooling down, and because it can be so brutal out there. Or even if you're out on the range, which, you know, I'm taking up golf.
Are you?
Oh, I'm punishing myself.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I'm
like
punishing myself these days, yes. And so, but they have a little stand where, you know, all the balls come out and everything.
Yeah.
I could prop it right there and be cooling, because the other day, I hate to get gross, I was dripping, dripping onto the green. It's not, I don't think that's good for the green, okay? Maybe it's not the kind of watering you want to give. This thing is awesome.
Yeah.
It is $19.99. We have a special deal on our HSN credit card, so that if you sign up for that darn thing, we are still doing our best promotion ever, okay? $50 is the most we have ever done. $50. You could get this absolutely free as soon as you're approved for that card, and there's no charge on that card, okay? There's no reason not to do it. So grab this, and I would get a couple of these, because you will use these everywhere.
And people need to understand something, okay? This is not just a fan, okay? Back in the day, they used to call these swamp coolers, okay? And really what that means is it's using the water inside of it to cool the air. But it's all based on thermodynamics. It actually works. When you get a little pocket fan like one of these that people like to carry around, you see them in line at the theme parks and, you know, different places. The problem with these is it's hot air in, hot air out. Hot air in, hot air out, okay? When you're talking about your pocket chill, it's hot air in, cold air out.
It is.
Big, big difference. The way that this feels compared to this. Yeah, you know, you're going to use the sweat on your body to get a little cooling relief from this thing. This is actually going to cool you down. It's an amazing thing. And I want to show everybody something, okay? I've actually got, because, you know, like, I like my gadgets. So
I just love, look that it's on a stand.
She's so amazed by this thing.
The stand makes all the difference, okay? You know, you sell that portable fly swatter.
I do?
Yeah, well, it doesn't always come with the stand. And so I got to the boat last weekend, and they had one, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Did you set it in the stand? They're like, ours didn't come with a stand.
Oh, really?
This is why you shop with us here at HSN.
Should have the stand.
Our products just are rocking.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, no, they do.
And that stand is a big deal.
No, it is, because that makes it usable for your desk, your office room. Now, let me show you something real quick. I've got a thermal camera right here. I'm gonna come around the front of the table, and I'm gonna get you a shot on one of the units here, and I want you to see something, okay? The darker the color, the cooler that it is. Notice everything around the unit is red. But every place you see one of our units where the cooling jets are, which is down here, you see the two little dots there and the water supply, that shows you how much colder this is than the rest of the room around it. And very clearly you can see the outline of those units right there. I mean, it's a huge difference, guys. I want you to not, don't think that this is just a fan. It's like having a tiny air conditioner in your pocket. It's not an air conditioner, but it really does feel like it when you're out there and you're wandering around, you know, on the golf course, or, you know, sitting at a kid's t-ball game. Have you ever sat at a kid's t-ball game? It's really slow.
Is that a golf game?
It takes forever. Yeah, I mean, in some ways it's like watching golf.
My God,
but, you know, you're sitting there and it's just so crazy hot. This just makes it bearable. This is going to bring your body temperature down. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, you were talking about something at the beginning of the presentation about how some people are running a little bit hotter these days. So my wife Kelly and I, we're at two opposite ends of the spectrum now, where she can't turn the air conditioning down low enough and I can't turn it up enough, because we're constantly battling, going back and forth. She keeps one of these on her bedside table at night when she sleeps and swears by this.
I'm telling you.
You would have thought that I had learned, you know, invented slicing bread. When she saw this, she was like, my gosh, that's the most amazing thing.
Listen, this thing is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. I never really got the technology, but now I get why it's so cold. But here's the thing. I bought some of those fans you walk around with at the theme park years ago and everything. All it does
like one of these
is push the hot air into your face.
Hot air in,
this is completely different. This is cold air. And I say cold. It is cold.
You can feel it.
Now,
I mean,
my
really
grandma,
feel the
when we were living in Miami without air conditioning, yes, I am that old, she said, put it on your wrist and it cools faster because the blood is right close to the surface.
Yep.
Put it right there. It feels so good. Put it right there. It feels good. Put it there. I don't care where you put it.
I like it. I like
it
it like this. This
it's
to
just
me
so
is
affordable.
Oh, and by the way, let me show you this.
Reusable.
let me show you this. I'm gonna take this guy right here. I'm gonna stick it in my back pocket because I want everybody to see something that, yes, this does very easily. Watch this. Right in the back pocket, just like that. Pull the shirt out over it. It's like it's not even there. But boom, if I'm standing in line somewhere, if I'm watching a show, if I'm whatever I'm doing outside, just feels, or inside.
Did I
there's no reason you
mention
can't use it indoors.
that it has a stand?
It does have a stand.
It has a stand. Okay, so like right there. And look at how far. I mean, it is so powerful. It really gets.
No, you can stand a good distance away and feel this.
This is awesome, guys.
You can hear
Stay
it.
in the ordering process. People buying multiples of these. Grab it while we have it.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Yeah.
See, you're the cool one, and Kelly's the hot one.
Yes, she is. Oh my gosh, that's so true.
Yeah, I've been waiting to use that line
That
the
was
whole
funny.
presentation.
That was funny.
Okay, listen. Stay in.